Today, I want to just talk about the energy of space and give you a few tips on how to actually clear that energy. So, we have a lot of videos about clearing your own energetic system, moving the energy in your body. But today is about what happens in a space. That's the home environment, your work environment. If you are a practitioner, it is your office space. And my question is this: how are you clearing the energy? No, just yet how you're clearing the energy, but I'll tell you a couple things that do clear it. But first, I just want to talk about what creates a negative vibe, or what can create a positive vibration, what can be uplifting. And I'm going to ask you this: have you ever walked into a space where it just feels like kind of depressed, or like something doesn't feel right? Maybe there's anger in the space. Maybe there's jealousy in the space. We don't really know what's actually there, but sometimes we just get this feeling that we don't want to be in this space. That can be because somebody had an interaction with somebody else. Maybe there was an argument there. Maybe there's a lot of fighting. Let's say you went to somebody's home, and even if they're acting like everything's good, you are getting, not everything is not good here, and I don't know why, but I can just feel it. All right, their space isn't necessarily yours to clear, but your space is. And if you have a family, or anybody that's having any kind of negative thoughts in that space, that's energy, and that energy is being released out into the space. If you feel sad and depressed one day and you don't do anything about it, you might feel sad and depressed the very next day too. So here's a couple of things that you want to do. Always make sure that you're clearing your space. Now, first of all, cleaning your space is helpful. If you have animals running around, barking, making noises, that's helpful too. That helps to clear the energy. Sound is a vibration that helps to move the energy. And then there are a couple things that you can do as a step forward. All right. Now, one of the ways I used to clear my space, I had two teenagers. Hey, they go through stuff. I had my own life going on, and maybe I had thoughts that weren't always of the higher vibration. And so I wanted to keep my home space really clear. And what I would do is I would take a bell, just a small bell. I'd tie it to the door, because that way, every time somebody opened the door, the bell would ring, and that helped to clear the space. I also would take the bell and I would go walk around and clear every corner of the house, every room. Okay, that's one way. Another way to clear energy, which is very quick, is, let's say you have an office space and you're like, well, how do I clear the energy in my office in between clients? You can use a spray bottle, just water, just spray after, in between each client. So that's actually one way of doing it. Another way is just to use sound. I have another video on sound frequency and using my voice to actually restore my hearing. So sound is really helpful, and you can just call on any kind of sound. It can be a low sound, a low vibration. So I don't mean low vibration like vibrating low. I just mean like a low pitch. So it can be something like, and I just wanted to remind you that if you can go ahead and just subscribe, if you haven't already, that'd be great. And that way, all right, so awesome. So thank you so much, and thanks for being here. All right. And then you can get your voice higher, and just, if you start with an ooh sound, it might bring it down lower. Okay. So that's using our voice, and our voice does wonders in clearing the space. The other way, and the final way that I'll share with you today, and these aren't all the ways, there's many ways. I will throw in a couple more. You can use candles. Just use glass candles. It's safer. In case you leave burning when you leave the house, try not to do that. You can use sage. I love white sage. I feel like there's something beautiful about that. You can use incense. When you are clearing with a sage, open the windows, and you may want to use a fan, and you're just pushing out all of the old air. And sage is great. You can open up closets and clear with sage. Remember that there are little pieces of burning sage, so carry a dish or something underneath that so that you're not, catching anything on fire by mistake. The other way to clear is using a clear quartz crystal. And some of you may have clear quartz crystals. You can take this and charge it up, sun and moon, that will help to charge it. And you can also use the flat side and just really hold the highest intention that you are clearing the energy, and then take whatever is sticking to your crystal and put it into an etheric burning ground. Okay, so that's just having an imaginary fire in every corner of the room. Keep your space clear. It's going to really help a lot. And if you are so inclined and you want to learn how do I keep my own energetic systems cleared, please, down in the description, there is a link in there. Well, anyway, I'll leave a couple links down in the description so that you can go ahead and get in touch with me. Okay? All right. Many blessings to you. Thanks for being here today, Tina Brigitini. And if you haven't done so already, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.